Class 4, English, Term 1, Lesson 1, The Secret Magician Hiding. Do you believe in magic? Read this story about a young boy named Avinash who fell sick and suffered from a very bad disease. He had to stay at home for many days. Let us read what happened with him. Avinash was a studious boy. He loved going to school. Avinash was an extrovert and he was fond of magic, meeting new people and making new friends. Karthik was his best friend in the school. They both used to stay together every time. Although Avinash was an active child, he had a bad immune system. Hence, he used to fall sick very frequently. On the other hand, Karthik was a very healthy child. All their family and friends knew each other and there was a strong bond between the two families. There were many times when they used to eat and sleep together in each other's house. It was winter when Avinash fell sick. He was suffering from typhoid. He was not allowed to step outside the house and was instructed to lie on the bed all the time and take rest for around 1 month. All his outdoor activities came to a pause for about 1 month. He spent his days feeling sad and blue. Other children weren't allowed to sit near him or visit him as their parents feared that they will also catch the disease. Avinash was lying on the bed when his mother entered his room and sat near him. She could clearly see that Avinash was getting bored, so she tried to cheer him up. She said, "Avi, guess what I have brought for you? A brand new video game." Avinash said in a wobbly voice, "No, Mom, I want to go out with my friends to play." Avinash's mother replied, "You are very weak, honey. You can't go out in this condition." Avinash requested for one more time, "Mom, please let me go. I'm getting bored. I have nothing to do here." Somehow, Avinash's mother convinced him not to go out. He lay in his bed quietly. The day passed and he ate all his prescribed food and medicines. Avinash kept on peeping through the window beside his bed, wondering what he might do to entertain himself. The next day, he was gazing the view outside the window when he saw a crane swinging on a tree, draping its hands on the branch. It crushed its face against the window and said in a squeaky sound, "Good morning." Avinash was not able to believe his eyes when suddenly it disappeared and a monkey wearing a nappy, sipping a baby nipple bottle, was sitting under the tree. Avinash was surprised for obvious reason. Avinash was just trying to figure out what just happened when an elephant was doing some weirdly funny moves while wearing black glasses. Avinash tried to peep more from the window when he saw more crazy characters one after the other. He could not help himself and busted in laughter. The very next day, he found another couple of crazy, unthinkable characters roaming outside his window. He even saw a cat holding a microphone and talking about the economy of the country. And then the panda with a pink mini skirt appeared dancing while holding bananas on its head. He wanted to stop laughing, but a dog playing a tambourine increased the pitch of his laughter. Avinash decided not to tell anyone about this because he knew that no one would believe him. Every day, new characters appeared on the window. He enjoyed every bit of it. He laughed and laughed for hours while watching or remembering the whimsical characters. This eventually helped him to recover from his disease, and he took no long time and returned to school after a few weeks. He met Karthik first and told him everything what happened with him. Avinash knew if nobody would believe him, Karthik would believe his stories. The school got over and they walked back home. When they both reached Karthik's home, he saw all the costumes of those characters in Karthik's cupboard. Karthik and Avinash laughed for the whole day wearing and playing with those costumes. Karthik did everything and cheered up Avinash for speedy recovery just like secret magician. Outline: this story is about two friends, Avinash and Karthik. Avinash once fell sick and was bedridden. He was not allowed to go out of the house and play with his friends. Karthik took the help of disguise as different animals and tried to cheer up Avinash, which he successfully did. Karthik played his role for his friendship and was proved to be friend indeed. Concept: it is love and care which nurtures a relationship. Friends are the people who stand by your side not only in your best times but in worse times too. Meanings: the meaning of disguise is give someone or oneself a different appearance in order to conceal one's identity. The meaning of microphone is an instrument for converting sound waves into electrical energy variations which may then be amplified, transmitted, and recorded. The meaning of tambourine is a musical instrument played by being shaken or hit with a hand. The meaning of draping is cover or wrap loosely. The meaning of peeping is looking quickly and furtively at something. The meaning of extrovert is an outgoing, socially confident person. The meaning of gazing is look steadily and intently, especially in admiration, surprise, or thought. Listening skills: listen carefully and repeat the following: the dripping of a tap, the splashing of water, the lapping of waves, the plop of a stone, the pitter-patter of rain, the gush of water. Read these words aloud and then underline their silent letters. Walk, alignment, honest, not, knowledge, thought, Calm. The silent letter in walk is L. The silent letter in alignment is G. The silent letter in honest is H. The silent letter in not is K. The silent letter in knowledge is K. The silent letters in thought are G, H. The silent letter in calm is L. Speaking skills. Read the following sentences aloud. Hi, my name is Jimmy. You are a clever girl. How did you do that? I want to know more about it. Give me a glass of water. Can you pass me the book? Reading skills. Read the passage and answer the following questions. It was a fancy dress competition in the Vikas Nand Public School. All the children were wearing different beautiful clothes. Everyone was happy and celebrated the day with joy. Anuradha came as a witch. Amit came as a tomato. Rekha came as a fairy wearing a pink dress. Shubham came dressed as a gatekeeper and Mohit came as a red-hot burning sun. From all of them, who looked the best was a boy who came dressed as a boy. He won the first prize in fancy dress competition for his white shirt and black pant with a black tie. Answer the following questions from the passage. Who came dressed as a fairy? Rekha came dressed as a fairy. Who came dressed as a gatekeeper? Shubham came dressed as a gatekeeper. Who won the prize? The boy who came dressed as a boy won the prize. What was the winning person wearing? The winning person was wearing a white shirt and black pant with a black tie. Literature. Answer the following questions. What was the name of the disease from which Avinash was suffering? Avinash was suffering from typhoid. What was prescribed to Avinash? Food and medicines were prescribed to Avinash. What were the characters which Avinash saw outside his window? Avinash saw some crazy characters outside his window. Who was behind those disguises? Karthik was behind those disguises. How did Avinash get to know about the person behind the costumes? Avinash got to know about the person behind the costumes when he saw the costumes of those characters in Karthik's cupboard. Writing skills. Match the suitable words in column 1 with the nouns in column 2. Crane matches with disguise. Cat matches with economy. Avinash matches with bad immunity. Karthik matches with secret magician. Monkey matches with nipple bottle. Rewrite the sentences with opposite of bold words. He loved going to school. He hated going to school. Karthik and Avinash laughed for whole day wearing and playing with those costumes. Karthik and Avinash laughed for whole night wearing and playing with those costumes. Karthik was his best friend in school. Karthik was his worst friend in school. You are weak, honey. You can't go out in this condition. You are strong, honey. You can't go out in this condition. All his outdoor activities came to a pause for about 1 month. All his indoor activities came to a pause for about 1 month. Make sentences of your own using the words given below. Disguise. The king moved about in disguise to know the real life of his people. Characters. I came across a few crazy characters during my morning walk. Extrovert. My friend is an extrovert and he openly discusses everything about him. Window. I looked at the moon through the window of my room. Draping. My mother was draping my sister with a shawl as it was cold outside. Write true or false against each sentence. Avinash and Karthik were enemies. False. Avinash was suffering from typhoid. True. Amit wore different costumes for Avinash. False. Avinash's mother bought him chess. False. Karthik's immune system was strong. True.
If you like this video, please share and subscribe. And don't forget to press the bell icon.